great morning. I want to look into Trump. He's using Epstein's plane to get to his rallies. How does he have access to this plane? Okay, that's question one. How does Trump have access to this plane? So, is somebody, does he have part ownership in it? I mean, what's going on? He's using the Lolita Express to get to his rallies. So what can you tell me about Trump using the Epstein's plane to get to his rallies? What's going on with that? Okay, let's see. It's about light on this subject. See underneath of it. Heavy wheel. Okay, there was perhaps a heavy commitment somewhere with Epstein, but this may not come out to his benefit now. It can also be the crushing wheel. So let's pull some more and see if we get more on it. So one side of it, we have this sacrifice that was made. And we need to look under the surface. Now, again, I think that Epstein was taken out because of what he knows. Because it was just too fishy that he committed suicide. He committed suicide, yeah. Because of what was happening. Ghislaine has been, mum's the word, on things that happen. Maybe more is going to come out about this later. We'll have to see, but let's pull some more cards and see what we have with that. When it comes to the sacrifice and light on it, there was a marriage of sorts, a commitment, okay? When it comes to the light looking under the surface, there's a lot of fishy things that were happening. Also could be monetary, but also sometimes it's about the lies and, again, fishy stuff. Underneath of it all, it's about a protecting. It's about Trump protecting his image, okay? It's just creepy. Let's look at outside influences. Something eating away at his tower ability, his business, his his standing, etc. Let's see what's above it. Above it, an end, the ending, the death, the ending of the marriage due to a sacrifice. Okay. The path forward, fishiness of it, shedding light, needing to look under the surface, and waking up to what is being protected, how it's being protected. Underneath of it all, we had the heavy wheel, some arguments, some things maybe trying to be covered up. Crossing it was, again, this promise, and I think it's this one, the promise of monies, okay, the end of the rainbow, the money, and the history that was going on with them. And underneath of the whole thing is an obstruction that was being anchored in. We've got the fly on the wall that maybe we'll know what happened with Trump, what happened with Epstein, more deep knowledge, hidden knowledge and it's going to be tough for Trump and the divergent path that he's been walking in, the direction that things are going in. Okay? So yeah, there is something still to be discovered under the surface, what's going on with this, what happened with Trump and Epstein. I'm going to pull the tarot as well, and I'll do the other reading style, and we'll see what it has to say. What can you tell us about Trump? I think I'll use this deck. What can you tell us about Trump and his use now of the Epstein plane? You know, who owns his plane? Who gives permission for him? Does he have part ownership? Is there somebody else involved? Mega person? Who is it that's giving him access to this plane? Why does he have access to it? What is going on behind this? What can you tell us about Trump and Epstein's plane? What's going on? So this is revolving around the woman. The woman. Is this Ghislaine? Okay. Underneath of it, the death. The death, the transition. Is this woman looking into her future? Is he pushing her? Does she the one that has the plane and he is pushing her, threatening her in some way, shape, or form for use of it? Inquiring minds want to know. So the energy, let's see, coming into this is about justice, balance. Okay. Maybe the judicial system. Maybe he's playing on the judicial system, the actions and stuff. You know, I can make it better for you if I get in office. What's going on now? Fishtails. Okay? Lies, spins, fishtails that he's telling. The challenge is him trying to get back into office, into power, holding on to power, holding on to things that he knows. The outcome is, yeah, being tied up mentally. Okay. Again, I'm wondering if this is Ghislaine. Let's look at the outside influences. One side of it, wanting to get to a better place. Okay. Trying to move this. And on the other side of it, we have, yeah, the abuse of power. The abuse of power and wanting to move this. I've just got the chills up my spine with this. Okay? It's about the death, the transition that's underneath of it. Okay? Trying to figure out the next action, the next move, crossing it. What she's holding on to, what she knows about what? Major higher up people. People of money, people of power. Okay, underneath of it all, there is a strength of arguments, embattled, struggling when it comes to this maintaining of power, being in control, the manipulations that are continuing to take place, but we have the wheel that is turning that will result in a victory. Now, karma will get its victory, not Trump. Okay, so don't freak out about that. Karma, the wheel, will have its victory. riding high. So it looks like eventually things will be coming out about this, okay? So I think that we will wind up finding out exactly what happened with this, okay? Let me ask about that. Will things be revealed about this? Will things be leaked? Will we find out what's behind all of this? I think he's promised Ghislaine that if he gets in, that she will be pardoned, okay? Because he's got the Project 2025. I'm going to have all my people in. Don't worry about it, Ghislaine. I can take care of it, okay? Will things be leaked about this? A victory? About these interactions, connections, people that are connected, and the painful outcome of it, mental, physical. So yeah, things will wind up being leaked as to what's happened with this, okay? Let me see, is Ghislaine the one that's involved in this? Is it Ghislaine Maxwell that's at the center of this with this plane? Yeah. It's a Ghislaine, you can't make this up. 70, 72, what is it, 72, 73 cards, and she pops out again. Yeah, handing out, gifting, with all this stuff up in the air. She knows all this stuff, and yeah, she's you know, keeping this on the QT. I've got all this stuff floating up here, but let me give you this plane for use, okay? Underneath of it all, yeah, she's being pressured for that. I think being held out promises of, you know, I can make this go away. Just help me now. You scratch my back now and I'll scratch yours later. Yeah, yeah. So I think I'm just going to leave this here. Let me pull 3 more cards and say, you know, what is it that you can tell us? What else can you tell us? Overturned. Seeing from a different viewpoint and being mum, okay? Not taking it in. Let's see what else we have. The younger woman, younger girls, things being cut. The other side, the clock is ticking. The timing on this, it's kind of been slow walked, and it's got this, he's trying to slow walk it and keep this shell of protection on it for the timing. So it's trying to slow lock this, cutting things that maybe these young women have to say about the Epstein thing. He does not want these files to get out. Remember when they asked him, oh, that we released the JFK files? Yeah, absolutely. Will you release these other files? Yeah, absolutely. What about the Epstein one? Yeah, well, I don't know, because it could have a lot of fake things in there about people. You know, there's a lot of fakery and stuff going on under there that I wouldn't want it to, yeah. It's got him all over there in spades, okay? They have got him all over in that 10 Ways to Sunday. So on that note, I'll leave that here. Ooh, it was even creepier than I thought. It's just, what a nasty man. Nasty, nasty guy.